Hi, welcome. So I want to do a video today on how your inner talk can literally determine your life. And the reason I want to do this video is because I know that so many people have negative self-inner talk. And I think if you're here watching this, do watch my other video, which is about the untethered soul, and just to give you a better understanding of like the origins of your thoughts. But in this one, it's specifically about how it can determine your life. Because, for example, if you don't believe you're very smart, you're actually going to limit yourself from trying things because you don't want to keep proving yourself right, or what you think you're going to be proving yourself right, or you're not going to be trying certain opportunities. If you believe and think that you are, I don't know, that you're not creative, you're not going to be an entrepreneur, you're not going to be able to, or you're not worth more than the job that you're doing, you're going to limit yourself from even trying to apply for another job, to even start Googling and researching like different entrepreneurs' dreams, or I don't know, like what your purpose is, or what you might want to do to start as an entrepreneurial business. And not even that, even if you have like negative inner talk about your physical appearance, you know, that might actually limit you in the bedroom with your partner. That might limit you to being free, to wearing what you want outside. That might make you shy and not confident, you know. And the only, like literally every negative thing, you know, or belief that you can think or you can say about yourself, all I can think of is how it will always limit you. But for me, personally, I always tell myself the only limitations I have are the ones I put on myself. And I don't know, somebody up there might be thinking, well, you can't bloody fly, can you? I wouldn't actually say that's a negative inner critic. However, I think it was the Wright brothers where they thought, we can fly, we can do this, and they were the first people to invent like flying. And they tried and tried and tried and tried, but they knew they could do it. They believed in themselves. They didn't limit themselves as like nobody's ever done it before, so it's just crazy, da 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 da. You know, so even in that craziness, which seems so normal for us today, but back then people thought they were bonkers, you know. Anyway, if you listen to this, you're watching this, as I always say, everything happens for a reason. If you're getting this message, it's because you need this message right now on your path. So please, I ask you to think, where are you limiting yourself? What limiting beliefs do you have about yourself? What negative self-talk or inner critic are you having internally? You know, especially ones that are recurring. And I know, especially for most people going into relationships, that's when people can be triggered the most and have a lot of negative self-inner talk. So even thinking about that, where are the ones that are the most repetitive for you? And as I said, check out the other video that I've done, which is about the untethered soul, because it's just not necessarily because of my video, but just the book, The Untethered Soul. It is just, it's magic. It really is magic. And you know, with most books, if you listen and read them, you're just a philosopher. But if you actually take on board and take action, you know, then you're going to change your life. You really are. And it all starts here. Everything. I really can't stress to you enough. I have done a video, but I was very lucky to go on an ayahuasca retreat, and on that retreat I personally actually experienced energy, how every word, how every feeling, emotion, even like ourselves, I seen how all of it literally vibrated and rippled out of us and creating these amazing canvases of life in front of us. It was the most profound experience ever. And after that, I mean, I've been so careful. You know, there has been times where I've slipped back into my kind of Natalieisms and traits, but that's because, like, I've been this person my whole life. I've had this fault, so it's just trying to undo that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here for now because I've heard my mum's just come out of the shower. Thanks so much for listening. Any questions, anything at all, just post and I'll answer as best as I can. Much love and blessings.